Yo, beautiful people, it is Rio here, and welcome back to more The Last of Us.
You give the ball to the other team,
Right, it's called turnover.
and if you clear the 10 yards, then you're back at first down?
First down, that's right.
Man, it's confusing.
You just gotta play it a couple times. It all makes sense.
And right there, Joel is now teaching Ellie about sports. Which,
Okay, none of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
as I was saying, which shows that Joel has now accepted Ellie. She is, in his mind, his own.
Stay, Callus. What kind of name is Callus, anyways?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
Callus.
Old Callus, eh? And by naming the horse, and by seeing how Joel and Ellie react with the horse or interact with the horse, it really gives us the sense, like it gives us time to bond with the horse, even though it's not like a main character, but it is a character that will definitely pull some strings in the emotional side. And as you can see here as well, Joe has his flamethrower now, which is very, very hot. Dev's burned some peeps.
There was a lookout here.
That's a good sign.
So at this point, Joel and Ellie are trying to find the fireflies, and they're trying to make sense of everything. As Tommy said, this is where the fireflies should be, at a university. Go Bighorns, because that was the football team of this place.
So, these places, people would live here and just study?
Keep going back.
Even though they were all grown up?
Study, party, find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives.
See, Ellie would find that interesting because in her world, there's only one thing that you do: survive. You don't have a choice in the matter. Foreign to her, as is ice cream.
That's a giant ram. You guys were like some idol worshippers.
When it came to sports, hell yeah.
Joel strikes me as that kind of guy. The dude who really likes football and sport kind of stuff. Pretty sure if you look up on one of those trees, oh yeah, that you can.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
There's a firefly pendant right there.
Scooch.
So Joel clearly hates the name of Callus. You get Calluses playing football, Joel. Just saying.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure.
What is it like to be a kid in this world, you know? Are there much kids? Do people
I'll be right back.
have
I'll
kids?
be here.
Before we rock on up into this part, I like to rock a bow and arrow for this.
Oh, what is it, boy?
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll go check it out.
You sure?
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back.
Considering the feelings of the horses. That's how it just ought to be in these times, you know what I'm saying? So we're about to come up to some infected. These are the infected of the university. Question to ask is, are these fireflies, or are these other raiders perhaps of this infection world? Actually, I was gonna say, are these, like, you know how there were the raiders of Tommy's place? Are these the raiders of the university? So there's no real indication that these are fireflies. These could just be people who were here and got affected. However, one thing to note is they are recently infected. So this was a recent group, you know? Usually infected are clickers if they're there for a long time. However, these infected, they're in that Sam state. Sam state. It's where they partially infected, but they totes isn't.
And that's that.
See, Joe, with great minds, can just make it all flow. The threat of infected during the day, it's not as scary. So a quick thing to take note. Ellie learns about universities and how they are about people choosing what they want to do in the world.
Hey, I was thinking I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Yeah. Can you imagine being up there all by yourself? Would have been cool. I'm just saying.
Would have been cool.
What about you? What'd you want to
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
do? Shut up.
No, serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel, please.
So when I first played this and when I heard that, that was a moment where I was thinking, like, wait, what? Because up until this point, you only ever know Joel as this brutal survivor who's all about surviving. And although he did show signs of humanism, such as wanting to ride a bike with Henry and all that, he was still just like, Joel, kind of boring. And then he mentions that he wants to be a singer, and you're like, wait, a singer? Like, you did not expect him to be a singer. But if you actually think about it, and you see a lot of the stuff that leads up earlier in the game. For example, Sarah's house, and she's got amps. And Joel acknowledging great music. All of that are just big hints that Joel was a singer. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't sing in the first game, and he really gives us blue balls on that, you know. However, Troy Baker has done a live performance where he sings like Joel, and that there gives us the first sound, so to say, of what Joel sounds like when he sings. And I'm pretty sure in part 2 we're going to see Joel sing, and I really, really look forward to that.
Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
Them monkeys. Let's go chase them.
That was kind of awesome.
First time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
So as Ellie explores the world, everything that she sees, such as universities, hydroelectric power dams, boats, all of these different things are just things that Ellie has never ever seen, and it's fascinating to her. This is what it, I mean, look at that. She's probably looking at that metal pole thinking, or not metal pole, metal statue thinking like, you guys are like freaky people worshipping dudes and all that. But yeah, she was like raised in a enclosed environment. You know, she was like this. This is what Ellie was like. And now she gets to release into the world and really explore the history of mankind. Things that she's never even thought about. Things that she didn't even know existed are now coming reality to her. And it truly is a fascinating experience to watch the differences and perspectives of Joel and Ellie. Joel, a man who was there, and Ellie, a girl who was never a part of this, but gets to be a part of this. And also, another key thing about this part of the game is this is the most we've ever seen Joel open up to Ellie. He has told her about his past. He's told her what he wanted to be. He's told her that he likes to sing. And just the fact that Joel is willing to open up this much to her is showing us his character move in a, I want to say upward position, but it's more like moving towards a protective position. He wants to look after Ellie, and he's pretty much, after the whole ranch scene and returning back with Tommy, Joel has pretty much said, Ellie, you are my daughter, and I will protect you. But it's ever so subtle. Anyway, I just want to point this place. What the hell is this? Loving memory. And then it's got pictures of... And this is a... well, it looks like a... someone lived here. It's kind of spooky. So, yes, this area right here is... it's such a important part of the story to really show the relationship between these two characters. I hope I didn't just take full damage there.
Let's go back.
Hey, look. Fireflies.
I see it.
This is good. First sign of fireflies.
Come
Joel and Ellie have looked for a lot of this place. and still have not found the fireflies. Many contraptions that signal.
There it is. This won't budge.
Disconnect generator when not on duty.
Looks like they rigged this up as well.
There's a generator over there. So close.
I see it. All right, you stay here and...
Watch the horse. Why don't you watch the horse? Sorry, I'm just getting antsy.
So as you can tell, Joel and them
You too.
are seeing signs of civilization. They're seeing signs of the fireflies. So, to a certain extent, there's a little bit of hope that what they're looking for is there, right? However, I have this feeling that Joe has a sense of skepticism. Like, he doesn't fully believe that the fireflies are there. A lot of this information that he is seeing, such as no people, no big military kind of signals and stuff, it might be telling him that the fireflies ain't there. But for the sake of Ellie, he will continue through all of this, and he will continue to try and find the fireflies, to give Ellie a peace of mind.
Damn it, spores.
So now Joel puts his gas mask on, cause them goddamn spores. And we are in the university dorms. So it is unclear whether these infected are indeed fireflies, or just like the students of the university. Actually, I'll take that all back, because it is pretty clear, alright? I don't know what I was trying to get at there. This bloater right here, if you kill him, he drops a firefly pendant. The firefly pendant that he drops tells me that this area is fallen fireflies. Now, the main point that I was trying to get across a little bit earlier, but I got my wires a bit crossed, is whether the fireflies were killed by infected that were already here. So what I mean by that is, say university students of this area, they died and they turned into the infected, and then those infected killed the fireflies that eventually came to eastern Colorado. I believe that is what's happened here. So it's a mix of both. We got fireflies and students of the university. Anyways, I'm out, yo. I'm out. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Let's go. Fun fact, this area here is where I did some cinematics for my quarter set video, if you ever saw that. Just saying.
More infected, I'm fine.
Here, come open the gate.
And we're gonna pair this up. Plug this in. AVI in to AVI out. And then I'm going to pull this at a trajectory of 900 watts, and that will create an electricity current which will enter the exhaust valve, pushing the
Let's try the gate.
hydrochloric value through.
You did it!
Yeah, come on through. Scoot.
Those clickers. I think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Why would they have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay, so Joel pretty much just confirmed that he doesn't think that those are fireflies, that they were like students or something. However, I know that one of them was a firefly because of the bloater. But anyway, this is going back to Joel being skeptical, having hope for Ellie, and they're going to keep pushing through to this mirror lab.
No guards. No nothing.
Yeah, I'd expect to see someone by now. Let's get inside.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay,
So much?
too much.
And that right there was, when I first played this, like such a boundary break. I was like, whoa, Joel's talking about Sarah. And he's not, you know, shutting his emotions. He's embracing it. And we learn a lot about Joel in that little moment. But then we do get to see boundaries. Ellie essentially gets told, like, this is too much.
Are we ever gonna find living fireflies?
We better.
And it gives you a sense of where their relationship
Huge.
is at. So Joel is willing to accept Ellie, and he is opening up to her. However, at the same time, he has his limits. And I just want to show you this part over here.
Hey, what about over there?
Yeah, that looks like a way in.
So this part right here, when I first played it,
It's rusted shut. I'll have to find another way.
Maybe we can get over it.
did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? It is doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different to happen. Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? So this part right here, when I first played this game, I actually got stuck, like so stuck. I was here for ages, didn't know what to do. I jumped on the horse and rode all around, up and down, didn't know what to do. And then I went onto the intranets, onto YouTube, to find an answer. And I swear, like, I came up here, I did all these other things, and I totally didn't realize that there was one of these here, and I never saw that tiny little triangle prompt. And ever since then, I now know where this thing is. Then, once we use the weight of this, boosh.
Alright, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
Not what I had in mind, but it would do. Scoot, Ellie. I'm gonna push this. So I guess the horse is just gonna chill there, right? Anywho, Joel and Ellie have now, they've reached this far. The entrance point to the giant mirror building. And there's still no signs of the fireflies. Few infected, but that is all. And I'm gonna end this episode here, and we're gonna carry on with the rest of Joel and Ellie's adventures in the next one. So until then, keep yourself safe, and I will see yous all in the future. Stay moist, everybody.